Guys, alright, I'm here with another new video, and as y'all can see in today's video, man, we're here to talk about Kevin Durant and why he is the NBA MVP. Now, me personally, I am a Warriors fan, so me saying that off rip is like, it just doesn't sound right. But it is true. Kevin Durant is playing like the NBA MVP currently, and he's not getting the recognition for it. Now, me personally, like I said, I'm a Warriors fan, so I am going for Steph Curry to win that NBA MVP. But after what Kevin Durant did last night, dropping 51 points and 8 rebounds, or was it 7? I can't remember now. It's like I forgot the moment we started the video, but I had all the stats down packed from last game. But I know he dropped 51 points, and that was an amazing game against the Detroit Pistons. They only won by 12, which is a tad bit iffy, but according to Stephen A. Smith, Kyrie Irving did betray him. But you know, it's all right, man. They won the game. I don't care if it was the Pistons or not. Today we're here to talk about why Kevin Durant deserves to be the NBA MVP, or really giving him a case for it. I'm not gonna say he deserves to be the NBA MVP. You know, I would have to humble down a lot to say that because I'm a Warriors fan, a hardcore Warriors fan. So me saying that, I would have to humble down, and I'd have to, you know, I'd have to put all my pride away as a Warriors fan. So I'm not doing that today, but we're gonna be looking at his case for NBA MVP and seeing what it is. I feel like the top 3 players for NBA MVP this season has to be Steph, KD, and Jokic. So I want to do a video on Jokic, but I already did a video on Jokic talking about why he's the best player in the NBA, but I didn't actually say that in the video. But yeah, I already did a video on Jokic, and a lot of people saw that video. So today we're gonna be talking about Kevin Durant. Let's go ahead and get into Kevin Durant and what he is. You probably think about, you know, a tall guy that can shoot the lights out. That's probably what you think of. I mean, me personally, before I like look in depth into Kevin Durant, he's like just the offensive juggernaut, and that's about it. But Kevin Durant is very underrated when it comes down to the defensive side of basketball. His playmaking is unmatched. He also averages 5 assists per game. He does a lot of little things. He averages 31 points. He shoots at 52% from the field, 38% from 3. Kevin Durant is one of those type of guys that have changed the game of basketball, but not in a way like Steph or Jordan. But he's changed the game of basketball in a sense of when he's on the court, the game is not. It's not the same. He didn't like change the game for like the new generations. That's not what I meant by that, which I guess I did say that a tad bit wrong. But what I meant is like he changes the flow of the game. When he goes in the game, he forces teams to play different defense, forces his team to play, you know, run different offenses and rotations due to the fact that he is a different type of breed and a different type of player. So when you have something like that on your hands, you do whatever it takes to make sure that that player and that in particular piece is not mad or anything, and you run the offense through him, and you get guys around him that play good around him, and that's what you have to do to win, because you have a juggernaut like him. And if it's the same as though if Luka was 6'10", you would do anything in your will to make sure Luka has a good team around him. So I feel as though that's the part that really amazes me, how wherever he goes, wherever he's been, every team he's been at has tried their best to make sure things go right for KD. KD showed interest in wanting Boogie. They got him Boogie. And I was in Golden State on Curry's team, so you know they tried. You know, the only place that they didn't really run the offense through him was in the Warriors. The offense is basically ran through Draymond like it always has been in the Warriors. So you know, I'm just saying in general, when you talk about wherever he goes, teams try to make sure that he, you know, is the pinpoint, and I wonder why. You look at what he's doing this season, he's averaging 29 points, so it's like 29 on 50% shooting, 52% shooting, I'm sorry, 38% from 3. You know, it's like the Nets are 19-8, you know, without Kyrie Irving. And I don't want to hear anything in the comments about how people think that Kyrie Irving was betrayed. I don't want to hear that. I mean, how Kyrie Irving betrayed KD, that's not the problem here. The problem for the Nets is the fact that they are not as good as they should be with James Harden and Kevin Durant. I believe that's the culprit reason why, you know, that KD isn't number 1 in the MVP race. And I do personally believe that Kevin Durant is having offensive-wise a better season than Stephen Curry, but defensively, I don't know why Steph is having a better season. So it's, you know, I don't really know. who's gonna get the MVP, but if I make my early predictions, it'll be Stephen Curry. Not because I'm a Warriors fan, because if I was a very biased Warriors fan, I wouldn't have made this video in the first place. I would have been, you know, I wouldn't be able to put my pride down to make this video and talk about why Kevin Durant deserves to be in the MVP conversation right now. He is number 2, I understand that, but it's like he's not really in the MVP conversation. People are already saying Steph Curry has the MVP unanimously, and Kevin Durant's team is 19-80. He's dropping 50-point games. So I believe he's the leading scorer in the NBA currently. James Harden's not playing half good. They still don't have Kyrie back. They still don't have Joe Harris back. The Nets are going to be a problem in the East, even without Kyrie Irving. And people have to understand that, and they have to understand that if they do so, then Kevin Durant deserves to be in the MVP race. Why? Because of how good Kevin Durant is and how he's changed the game of basketball in so many different ways for so many different people. And that's where I'm going to end this video off, man, because I believe that I got everything I need to say out. But look, that's where we're going to end this video off, man. If you like this video, man, like the video, bro. Comment, sub. Make sure you go follow my Instagram at @CarterMoment, man. I'll be on the page regularly, bro. Link in the description as well. Make sure you consider subscribing. It's completely free. You can always change your mind later. We've been putting out a lot of good videos lately. They've been getting seen a lot more. So the goal is 100 subscribers by before the end of the year. We may get that by the end of the week, because we're going pretty fast right now. So once we hit 100, I heard 100 was the hardest to hit. So I'm gonna hit 100, and it's gonna be cool. I want to see the triple digits. But that's gonna be for me, man. Peace.